Hey guys, welcome, this is gonna be the last improvement. I'm sorry if I couldn't show you all some other features. I kinda was having a difficult time recording, but, I mean, since I couldn't show you many features, I will show you all this, because y'all deserve to know what's going on. So first and foremost, we have our lifeboats. I think these you definitely know about if you've watched the series by now. But one thing you're not really familiar with is these walls. But this is just to separate promenades. And I think the biggest baffling thing I've added to this boat is just these gantry davits. And obviously the existence of docking bridges. Also can do that. And that. So yeah. This is practically the ship for y'all right here. Again, sorry if I haven't uploaded in some time. I'm just kind of been doing some other stuff, things like family or school, but again, it's not a guarantee, but I'll try my best to keep up with this promise, okay? Well, I mean, I really wouldn't call it a promise if you get what I mean. Because again, even now I have a hard time trusting myself to get back promises. But anyhow, so this is our ship right here, and I also connected. See, this light here is like connected to the backup dynamo. I think I added this with y'all, but then you also have these areas. So the passenger deck, though, for the most part, besides these walls, really hasn't changed much. Yeah, the backup dynamo right here. However, down here it has seen a bit of a Now again, down here, we haven't been seeing too many changes down here lately. Aside from we've expanded the corridor. If any of you have a name for this, please do tell me. I'll see. I might make I'll definitely put a poll out to see if there are options I like the most regarding. I'll definitely have a poll to see if you guys want to try it. Also, for those of you who haven't been here, this is Terry Object Cosmos, if you haven't already seen it. This really isn't much of an Object Cosmos channel, if one would make sense out of it, but it works. Whatever that's supposed to mean, but also, I think the bridge has had a multitude of changes. First and foremost, we have these new direction flares. I'll show you these when we get out at sea in the next episode, but here we have all of our sinking options. I added the starboard list off screen, but I also added some heating options. But then we have the boiler room, which used to be tank room number 1, but oh yeah, these dials themselves, along with this, is probably new to y'all, because, I mean, this used to be the order room panel down there, but these are now pumps, because I thought I could use this for more useful stuff, so, useful it is, so, hold up, wait, nothing coming at us. Our speed is currently 0 knots. I also added this compass ball and this helm. Also, it's now sticky, so yeah, I'm gonna have to use the dial to navigate. Positives is to starboard, negative is to port. For those of you who are new to this, starboard is to the right side, is this side, and port is this side. So, yeah. Anyhow, welcome down here. Again, not much change besides I hooked up some logic and there's an emergency light. But you guys probably saw that. I think I did, actually. So, yeah. But here I did add a galley, so. And I also have a micro panel. A microcontroller, as they call it. I called it a micro panel for some reason, but who cares, really? And then we come down here. Now, these cabins have seen a lot of improvement, like this one right here, where you have a star thing now. You have a sink. Well, these don't actually do anything, but they're for aesthetics. So, aesthetics. Then we have a bathroom right here. I think you all saw that when I added it. But then we come down. Eventually we come across this door. This wasn't here before. But this is above the boiler room compartment. Formerly tank room number 1, but again, all of these are just here for display. I personally think it looks really cool. Now, for the next compartment. Well, this isn't really a compartment, but this is where we control all the water. Like, let's say now again, these don't actually do anything, they're just for aesthetics. Looks really cool in my opinion. Then we have a propane tank right here. 2 sewage tanks, 1 black tank, 1 gray tank. Gray tank for sewage, black tank for, well, gray tank goes to bathtubs and what have you. Black tanks go to toilets. And then we have these light, which is for warning that these things are about to lock. Now, I think I showed you all this, but I'm going to head down below. I added a control panel over there, even though I added it on screen. It looks cool in my opinion. But this is the boiler room right here. You have the furnace. We have an electric furnace, actually. Looks really cool. This is to heat up like sewage water in here. And then here we have our water right here. This is like our fresh water in this tank. And yes, there's actually water in this, so. Again, though, nothing's getting extracted. It's all for display. However, there is one feature I did add. The bow section. So, if you were here at the beginning, this was actually just empty space, but I thought I'd make use of all this, so I thought it would. I think it was a good idea to add this. Here we have a hatch for the scuttle mode, and here we actually, above the battery compartments, we have the breaker areas. It's also 1 compartment away from the here. So I personally think we all did it. We did a pretty good. I did a pretty good job here. There's nothing more I can add because if I add something more major, the logic nodes would snap, and I don't want logic nodes to snap. However, I am gonna cut the video here for now. So. Yeah, here we have our crane, but anyhow, I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Bye-bye.